Not 100% sure why that happened then. I can only apologise for that, ladies. I'm really sorry. I'm going to have to have a mess about with the settings and see what's going on there. Right, let's just start. So I think I'm going to keep these brooches empty, and I possibly might go in, which is the one that's working with Pentel gel pen. I have got a quarter ink left in this, but for the life of me I can't get it working, unfortunately. So I'm going to put that to one side and use it for all the little, what are they called? Not buckles. I like the ornaments. So I'll zoom you back in. Hopefully that should be okay. I'm just going to go in and shade all of this in one block colour. And then I'll go in and shade in with a different colour. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it. The settings on my iPad, it just seemed to kick me out then. It's just strange. I need to have the iPad on at the side of me so I can see what you guys are saying. If it happens again, I will just leave it and I'll just have to keep bobbing my head up to check the chat. But I was literally just saying, these little bits here and here, I'm just going to pop the Pentel Gold. Super pretty, that one. Yeah, so the Halloween colour along that's going on at the moment, I've not done any of that. I hopefully might do something towards Christmas. Yeah, I'll just too much Halloween in eye. Oh, do you think so, Kimmer? I didn't want to put on my channel tonight that I would definitely be streaming because I wasn't 100% sure with what time I was going to put my daughter down and what time she was going to set up. But my husband's sorting her out for me. He's a diamond. So I've got peace and quiet for a couple of hours. I'm downstairs on my own. I've not even got the TV on. I've got my little doggies behind me. One of them snoring. And she's snoring. She's lying on her back, fast asleep. And both my children are upstairs. Have you been doing anything nice today? All I've done, I've nipped to the local supermarket, done a bit of a shop, come back. I've had my mother-in-law round for tea. I've got a couple of appointments tomorrow. You've been moving? Moving what? Oh, how exciting! How exciting, moving it. I know it's a lot of hard work, isn't it, moving? But it's still super exciting. Is it far that you've had to move? Oh, you got a grandchild. Oh, that's nice. That's nice, Kayla. Yeah, Kimmy, it is a lot of work, but it's worth it, isn't it? Once you get everything in and you make it your own home. It's a way bigger house. Oh, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. I've been wanting to move out of this house that we've only been here 3 years as well. But under the circumstances, what's happened in the past 3 years since Isabel's been born, we are probably going to need a bigger house. Not anytime soon, in a few years maybe. So have you got more or less everything in now? when we moved into this house, I was 12 weeks pregnant, so I couldn't actually do heavy lifting, so it was great really. Oh, I love babies. 8 months old as well, and a 9-month. Gosh. I miss my daughter being a baby. They're super cute at that age as well, aren't they? Have any of you ladies got any of these prints? The Mariola budek ones? It's a little bit on the pricier side. It's not, I suppose if you buy them singular, it wouldn't be too bad. Hi Deborah, I'm glad to see you after our chat this afternoon. Did you manage to find the right app? It'll just take some messing around, and once you've learnt it, I've literally just had to disconnect myself because my iPad started to play up. So it happens to the best of us. So I'm just going all over the middle cadmium red. I think Debbie uploaded a video, was it yesterday or the day before? I think you've nearly finished your jasmine picture. I have been watching them. I actually finished, I thought I'd finished her skin, and I came back to it tonight and I completely missed her hand. I'm terrible for that. Yeah, it's easy to do. Well, if I can do it, anybody can do it. I'm hoping, like I said before, to get this lady finished tonight. Is it Kayla, is it an iPhone that you're using? Because the app that I use is called Streamlabs. I'll make sure I'll look out for that, Deborah. Yeah, that's the app that I recommended for Debbie to use as well. This is what I'm using now. I don't think it's anything to do with the app. I think it's a different app that I'm using to mirror my phone to the iPad, and that has a mess up every now and again. But the actual Streamlabs one has been okay. Touch wood. Has been okay. Yes, Daniel. What do you want? My husband poking his head round. He's upstairs watching American football. Try a new stream. Try clicking on create a new one. Yeah, try that. The way that I found that app, I found it from, I can't remember his name, it was a man, an older gentleman's video. They're the best apps to use for streaming, and the other two, I think one of them charged and the other one just would not work with my phone for some reason. It's a bit silly, isn't it, that they've put the 1,000 subscribers cap on it now. It's not really fair. Yeah, make sure you do just try the create new event. Maybe that'll work. Hey, we've not found any more spiders yet, Kimmy, after that one the other night. Saying that I'm down here on my own, so they could be over there tonight without me knowing. I'm just going to try and even this out a bit now. You can see some of my lines. I do quite like that colour with the hair. Yeah, it's not fair for smaller channels, is it really? I mean, 1,000 subscribers is a lot. It'll take somebody, well, it could take them years, couldn't it, to get to that point? And yeah, I'm glad that I didn't have to see that spider in real life. He'd smushed it up and took it outside, but he'd showed me the picture. Depending how this turns out, I'm definitely going to frame this and put it on the wall just above me, so I can see it every day. Right, I'm putting this one back now, and I've got red violet. Let's see how that is. We've had a big change in weather as well. We took both the kids to Blackpool last night to see all the illuminations, and it was freezing. It was so cold. I was the only one, Mummy and my daughter, that was prepared. We had hats and gloves, big coats on. My husband didn't listen. My son didn't listen. So all the way around, walking around the pier, showing her all the lights. It's too cold, it's too cold, it's this, it's that. Are we going home soon? And that's coming from a 32-year-old man and a 13-year-old boy. But me and my daughter enjoyed it anyway. Hiya, Mia. You alright? Your dog's alright? Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it this year, to be honest, Nige. I need to invest in a really good winter jacket, I think. I keep being a bit silly and buying cheap ones, and then they only last me a couple of months, and then the next year I'm having to buy one over and over again. You're drinking magic milk? Is that you or the dogs? Mine are fast asleep. My black one, Rolo, she's lied on her back behind me, snoring. My old gal, she's not asleep, she's just looking at me. I call her an old gal, but she's not really. Yay. There's nothing wrong with milk. I had a bit of hot chocolate in it though. Or Horlicks. I used to drink that religiously as a child before bed. Horlicks, I haven't had that in years. Or Ovaltine, I think that's what it's called, Ovaltine. And you just mix it with warm milk. That's definitely the weather now for it. I'll be honest with you, I don't know what I'm doing with the fabrics. I'm not very good, so I'm going to sort of just wing it here. Oh, lovely. Lovely. I'm going to have to make myself a hot drink soon. What time are we on here? We must be about 8:30, 8:45. I'm hoping I don't have another very early morning. I was woken up at 4:30 this morning, so that's been fun all day. Yeah, it does sound good. I apologise if you can hear dogs barking. It's probably my next door neighbours. They've got 3 chihuahuas as well. I think it's everyone in my neighbourhood that's got chihuahuas. Or chihuahuas or pugs. There's a lot of them. I hope I'm doing this alright. Like I said, I'm just going to sort of wing it. Kids are off now though as well, aren't they? On half term. Chihuahuas rule. Don't get me wrong, Mia, I love my chihuahuas, but the ones that we've got next door, they're nightmares. As soon as you open, it's not even the door, as soon as you open the window, they're barking. If you open like the side door to get out to the rubbish bins to put the rubbish out, they're barking. I mean, it's constant, especially in the summer. I mean, we've not been too bad these past couple of weeks with it getting a bit cooler, but over the summer the owners just leave the back door open, so they're just out all day barking at everything and everything. And I tell mine off for barking, but they don't seem to care, the neighbours next door. They've not got any children, so yeah, that's fun. Don't really want to be getting in arguments with your neighbours though, do you? So I've not really said anything to them, even though it's annoying. I don't really know how to approach it. I'm not being all nicey at first, then go, rah, shut your dogs up. Yeah, so I'm not bothering. I'm going to use as well exactly the same, the sponge and the blending stump. And I forgot to go around to my dad's and mother-in-law's yesterday to pick up some sandpaper to clean them. So I'm hoping that they'll be okay. Hope my iPad's not done it again though. Just gonna see how much I can get away with before actually blending it. See, I wouldn't mind if they barked and they was in the house, because you wouldn't be able to hear them as much, would you? You know, but when it's literally right outside. I'm sitting here at my dining table, I've got patio doors, so the garden's literally right there. To be honest, I don't know what it's going to be like in summer filming with them, but we'll see. Stupid thing. I'm going to have to keep popping my head up every now and again now, because the iPad's gone off. Oh no. They have a lot of barbecues and parties as well, my neighbours next door. We're quite quiet. But hopefully, like I said, in a couple of years, we'll be ready to move again. I think I'm going to attempt to blend this now and see how it looks without adding any more pencil. Right, so which is my cleaner side? That's my skin side that I was using the other night. So we will see. Oh, it should be okay actually. Oh, that's picking up on camera. It's too most of the white aware. See? Okay, Kimmy. Yeah, so I'm definitely learning with this. Do not use a lot of the zester. I can't use a lot of it as well because it really does smell. This is meant to be the one that's not got an odour, but they lied. It smells. It reminds me actually a little bit. It smells a little bit like petrol. So it's not too pleasant. I don't know if you noticed as well, Mia, do you know when I was talking about this app and saying that it wasn't saving the chat? On the last stream, I flipped through it and the chat was coming up. It wasn't actually a live chat, you couldn't click a button, but it was working. Hi Brittany, sorry I've only just seen that. I'm having to keep popping my head up to say hello to everyone. Are you okay? I'll zoom out so everyone can see. what I'm actually working on. I've done most of this on stream. It's just the flowers. The flowers that I've just done off screen just to save a bit of time. Welcome back, Kimmy. I'm just working on blending. Again. I think this is definitely one of the better ways to blend. Have you guys tried anything else? I've tried the blender pens. I've got the Caran d'Ache blenders. Can you see that? The Derwent blenders, I quite like these, but they do hurt my wrist after a while. So I couldn't do this amount, it would hurt too much. I'm using Polychromos pencils, Faber-Castell. Oh, that's fine, Kimmy. Thanks for joining anyway. I hope your move goes okay. Super exciting time for you. I don't know whether I'm going to have to add a teeny weeny bit more. What I'm going to do, I'm going to attempt, I hope I don't knock you guys, I'm just going to attempt to move you down just a tad. Just so I can see the chat a bit easier. Because I feel like I'm going to break my neck. There we go, that's better. Superb. Right, so I have just added a teeny weeny bit more of the zester. Oh, it's working out. It's working out. I've not got luminance, I have got Inktense. I love my Inktense, but there's only certain pictures that I use it for, use them pencils for. I probably wouldn't use them on a picture like this because I don't think I'd be able to get a result like this, but I'm not very good with them. I would love to have the luminance, but they're super duper expensive. So maybe on my Christmas list. I love my polys and then I love my Prismas as well. Yeah, I'm exactly the same, the luminance. I think I'm definitely going to have to put them on my Amazon wish list. That's good having the Amazon wish list as well. It's my birthday next month and people are saying, what do you want for your birthday? So I think I'm possibly just going to share my Amazon wish list with my family. And then they can pick what they want to get me themselves. I think that'll probably be easier than saying I want this and I want that, or I'd like this and I'd like that. Oh, but I'm happy she's turning out. Do you think I should add a little bit more shade into that? Maybe with some browns or greys? If money was no object, I would probably say the luminance, even though I've never tried them, but I'm just going off what everybody else says. Everybody else says how gorgeous they are. Right, so let's put this one back. Have I got a darker shade in that? I don't think so. That's the darkest one there. What colour is this? Burnt umber. I think I'm going to try and add a teeny weeny bit of shade in. Yeah, that should be okay. I've got to make sure we're up and ready early in the morning as well. I've got social services coming round again with the OT to have a look at Isabel's bed. So I'm fingers crossed, I really am now. I'm sick of this going on and on. That they allow her to have a specialist bed. Because this is no joke now. Like I said, I've been up since 4:30 this morning. She thought it was funny to get stuck at the top of the bed. Oh, I'm super jealous that you're talking about them now. Yeah, get the luminance. Oh, you're really lucky. I'm going to go over and blend this again actually. Which one's my wet side? Was nobody else streaming tonight? I didn't see anybody else on, so I thought it'd be okay. This side. See how easy that is? It's superb. So I think I've got peace and quiet up until 10 o'clock, I think he said. American football lasts for blooming ages, doesn't it? It's like 3 hours, 3.5 hours. We're normal football over here where we used like 90 minutes and then they have a 15 minutes break between. So it's a long time. Bye, Mia. Oh, is that Debbie going? I'm lost in chat now. Oh, sorry, yeah, Debbie, bye. Thanks very much for joining. I am getting lost in chat, it's going up. Try my best to keep up. Right, what do we think of her now? What do you think the laces should be that are keeping the gown up? Yeah, I just realised that yeah, I was getting confused myself. Oh, I can't show you on stream. I might be able to. Let me lift the thing up a little bit. Wait, can you see the colour of my hair? I've dyed it pink. Like a really, really pale pink. I love it. Absolutely love it. It's like a leave-in conditioner. You put a bit of dye and mix it together, so it's made it dead soft as well. I am going to go in with the gold, I think. Or shall we save that till last? Yeah, I love having pink hair. It's a bit brighter on top because I've just redone my roots. Maybe a dark purple for these bits here. And I still have to work on the gem. So I don't think I've even used this one. It's not even been sharpened. Light red violet. Are you talking to me, Brittany? Yeah, I get confused easy in the chat. If you are, I'm from the UK. Oh, it's not just broke it, has it? I've not had a problem with this sharpener yet. Yeah, I'm from the UK. It's not far from Manchester, where I live. Not a lot of people say that. People say I have a very broad accent. That's better. It sort of clipped the end off that then. Yeah, my husband takes the mick out of my accent, saying I've got a very deep voice. Right, I don't know what this is going to lay down like, because I've not used this one before. I'm just trying to use all my pencils. I don't want to be leaving. I've got a couple of Prismas actually that would... How long have I had them now? Gosh, it must be about 3 months, and there's certain pencils in there that I've not even sharpened, so I don't want to be doing it to this as well. Oh, you're embarrassing me. Stop it. If you can hear that, that's my electronic cigarette that I've just been using. I know I'm naughty, I shouldn't be smoking at all. But it's better than normal cigarettes. I think I've been using that now. Gosh, 4 years? I think it is. Oh yeah, Scottish people. When we've been up to Scotland, that's what it is. I'm exactly the same. In all how they speak, Scottish and Irish. But I like how Americans speak as well. If I see anybody, like if we're in the middle of Manchester, and I hear them speaking American, I'm always pointing at my husband going, look Danny, American, listen. Getting dead excited. He's going to America actually. I think it's 5 weeks yesterday now he's going. I'm hoping he's going to bring me some goodies back because they're a lot cheaper Prismacolor are a lot cheaper, and Pan Pastels are a lot cheaper in America than they are over here. So I'm hoping he's going to be really nice and bring me some back. I know he doesn't watch my streams, so I can't ask him over stream. He doesn't watch them. Oh, I know, don't. I've had a couple of family members having a go at me for smoking it. Yeah, so I'm not going there. They are meant to be used, aren't they, for to quit smoking, but I've sort of just replaced it. Yeah, I'm hoping so. I've given him a little bit of a list. It's not too long. I think there's only 3 things on it, but I think it was the portrait set of the Pan Pastels that I really, really want. And then another set of Prismas, because I know I'm going to go through my other ones pretty quick and they're not easy to get open stock over here. And I think I bought them for £120, I think. So, yeah, I know they're a lot cheaper over there. Right, I'm going to go in with a little bit of shading again on that purple bit. I don't know what to do about the laces. What colour laces? It's like a creamy colour. I don't know. Right, purple. Is it like a pinky purple? Oh, I wonder how that one will look actually. Middle purple pink. Let's try that. Like I keep saying, I'm hoping that I'm gonna get this finished tonight. Because I've got, what is it called now? I did the video on it. The boot, oh, where have I put it? That dragon's boot that I did the video on. I can't remember the name. Is it Assorted Dragons? The lady, the author's from Scotland. I've not done a page from that yet, so I really, really want to start one from that. That is right my cup of tea. I really like that sort of thing, like dragons, anything cute dragons. I like scary dragons as well, like the Game of Thrones one, like Drogon. I nearly bought the other Game of Thrones book because the one that I've got, they don't even resemble the characters. Which is disappointing, and I don't even think Daenerys was in it actually. And that was even more annoying. She was my favourite character. So yeah, that might be another one for the birthday or Christmas list. But I'm not spending any more pennies this month on anything more colouring supplies because I'm saving up. Me and my son go to Disney World for the first time in March next year. So I need to save all my pennies. Bless his soul as well, he's started to save. He said, "Do you want me to put my money with yours, Mum?" No, keep it separate, it's fine. I'm going to try with this gel pen now. Have you ever been before, Mia? I'm excited, but I'm really scared because it's literally just me and my son going. My husband's going to stay behind to look after our daughter. I'll zoom you in a bit more while I'm doing this. Yeah, so I'm scared, to be honest, going on my own, travelling. It's a long way away. But I'm sure we'll have a blast. My fat arm's not in the way there, is it, if I'm doing that? I hope you can see. It should be okay. See, some of these gel pens, they feel like they're clogging up a bit. I mean, and this isn't that old. Maybe I have to move the light. Hoping it's okay that for you. I might even have to go over the top with some stickles on that because it's looking a bit patchy there. Yeah, this gel pen is doing the exact same thing as the last one. And I think this one's actually 3/4 full. Yeah, I did actually see that on the news. Yeah, we'll literally just be staying near the theme parks. We're not even going out the Disney complex. That was sort of the agreement that I had with my husband. I'll only go if I'm stopping in the actual Disney hotels, so I didn't have to be getting taxis every single day because I was scared of being obviously on my own. I don't really do well like going into the middle of Manchester, so I don't know what I'm doing this. But my son's 13 now. It's sort of, if I don't do it now, he might never want to do it. I've been to Disneyland, but gosh, I'm 32 next month. I must have been about 11 or 12. That was with school, so I don't really remember much of it. And I haven't even got any pictures to look back on, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm saving up now because I know it's going to cost a small fortune in spending money. Yeah, my son's excited now. Right, do I need a bit? I need a bit of gold as well here. What the? Well, we would. It's like a once in a lifetime thing, Disney World, isn't it? And I thought, well, Lewis is still young, and do it now. I'm hoping to go back when Isabel's. I don't want to say a bit older, when she's a little bit more aware, because of the way her cerebral palsy affects her. So we'll just have to see anyway. We'll just have to see. I can't show you as well. I'm going to have to do an updated. I've got a colouring cart. I bought a colouring cart on Saturday. So I've literally got it right at the side of me. It's here. It's a rose gold one. I love it. I love it. So instead of me having to get up every 2 seconds to go to the bookshelf to get my supplies, they're all right here. I love it. It's probably one of the best things that I bought. Yeah, well, I'll be letting everyone know. I'll be taking pictures and whatnot. I'll just be having withdrawals from colouring. I think I'm going to take a colouring book with me though. I'm going to take possibly, which one was it now that I was thinking? Magical Dawn by Hannah Carzon. And then I was going to take my Black Widow pencils because they're not overly expensive, and if something was to happen to them I wouldn't be totally devastated. I'm not taking my expensive ones, so I'll be able to colour on the plane. Right, I'm going to have to add just a little bit, I think, to these laces. I don't want them that white. What about like an off yellow colour? Naples yellow. Yeah, well, we wouldn't have been able to afford, if it was my son, myself, my husband and my daughter, there's no way that we could afford what we're doing, just me and Lewis. There's no way. It's cost enough with just 2 people. And Lewis is classed as an adult now, which is stupid because he's only 13. So you sort of paying, well, we're paying for 2 adults. So when we go back, we wouldn't take Lewis with us, so it would be 2 adults and then just 1 kid. I would have loved to have had a big family like that, but it wasn't for us. It wasn't meant to be for us, should I say. We didn't choose it. It's just what we was given. I bet Christmas is fun at your house, Brittany. I bet it's super duper busy. I know it is at ours, and we've only got 2. Yeah, I think that looks better with a bit of colour. I'm liking how this is coming together, and I think, you know what guys, we are going to be able to finish this on stream tonight. Yeah, I would have liked, me and my husband always said we would have liked either 1 more or 2 more, so I had 3 or 4, but Isabel was IVF, and then along with my health issues, it probably is not going to be a good idea to try and do IVF again. that's lovely. My sister's got 4 kids. 4 kids, and like I said, I would have loved to have been like that. Yeah, you're very lucky. But I can imagine it's unbelievably stressful at times. I can only imagine. Right, so what have I got to finish now? I've just got her jewellery to finish, haven't I? I might go over with a little bit of stickles or Wink Stella maybe. Sorry, I'm just going to take a drink. Right. I haven't got, that's one thing that I've not put in my colouring cart, all my stickles. I've got these as well. The same day that I got this cart, I've not tried it yet. I got masking fluid. So I'm going to pop this on a background of a picture that I want, and then go over it with watercolour, and then you're meant to peel this off or use a rubber, and it protects the page, so it's like stars or, you know, whatever you want it to be. And then gesso. I've used this on one of my Misfits colouring pages just to test it, just to see if I can get away with using markers and different media in my more nicer books, and then obviously if it works then I'll use it in that. Right, stickles. I'll not be a second, I'm just going to have to get a couple of colours. I think we're just going to go for clear tonight. And yeah, these 3. Wow, that's amazing, Brittany. That's such a cool thing for you to do as well. Wow. I can't imagine what it felt like handing over the baby, even though you knew it wasn't yours. That's such a nice thing to do that for somebody though. Right, I've got confetti, crystal and icicle. And you know what I've noticed with this icicle? The tube on it is a lot thicker. So you have to be careful with that. Get it put together, Mia. To be fair, I did ask my husband to do it. I would have been able to do it. It didn't look difficult by any means. But I asked him to do it. It was just easier. Right, I want that gold again. So I've done with my blending. Just try and keep a bit organised. Just add a little bit more gold onto there. Yeah, it's super duper handy. It's literally right near me. And I'm just keeping it behind one of my sofas. I love it. It's really good. Yeah, so this is a different sort of gold shade that I was hoping. Again, I don't really know what I'm doing with jewellery. I'm just winging it. See this pen again, why is it doing that? It's coming out there on my thing, but when you put it on the page, it's not working. Oh, have you got a hot pink one as well? Lovely. You must have lots of supplies then to fill both of them up. Oh mine, it is filled up now to be fair. And I've got a couple of bits and bobs left on the side, like my stickles. So I think I'm going to have to get like a plastic container to put these in, to then put them in there. If I put the stickles straight in there, they'll end up getting lost with everything else. Hello Evie. You're not going out yet, you went out not long ago. I think I'm going to stick to reds again. I don't want to be adding too many colours, I don't think. So we'll just see. I've not actually seen this page coloured in before yet. I'm going to have to go on Instagram and have a look. Other pictures as well, just to get a bit of inspiration. But I think I'm going to do another Hannah Cowles on one. I've missed her ever since doing the finished backgrounds video. I haven't really done much. I think I worked on one Halloween one. So I need to get back to that. Yeah, it's just a really, really thick glitter glue, isn't it? You'll see when I pop it down, it's super nice. They look back when I put it down, Brittany, you probably won't really think that it's much, but once it's dry, they really do. They pack a punch, don't they, Mia? They're gorgeous. You really add a little bit extra. I'm going to put it on the diamonds. I think probably here, here, and here. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. So this bit here. I might go over just with a light layer of red, just so there's a base underneath before I do put the stickles on. I bought mine from Amazon. Oh, you've ordered another boot, Mia? Another boot. You're just as bad as me. Yeah, I buy mine from Amazon, and they do a very, very, very small selection at Hobbycraft. I think there's only like 3 colours, so Amazon is your best bet. But the only thing with buying on Amazon, they're usually is it called an add-on item? So like if they spend £20 or whatever the amount is before they'll ship it out to you for free. I think that's what it's called. And not all the colours are available, unfortunately. Right, so I do think the confetti one's going to be a tad too dark. I'm leaning more towards the crystal shade. What do you think? I mean, I know they're very similar, but it's just, that one's got thicker pieces of glitter in it. You see, you couldn't resist with the 10% off code. Yeah, no, it's annoying that. I think I still need a pink one. I've not got a pink one. That would have been ideal actually for this. I'm going to go for the crystal one because I don't want really thick glitter, I don't think. So let's see. While I'm doing these, I will zoom in, Brittany, so you can see what we're talking about. I just hope I don't mess up now that I'm really zoomed in. I have used this one quite a bit, so I'm having to give it a pretty good squeeze to get it out. Can you see that there? And if I just lift it up a little bit. Can you see it there? Honestly, it looks better when it's dry. See that? I'm gonna have a look tonight actually. You're a bad influence, Mia. I'm gonna have a look tonight. I need a dark blue one. I've got the waterfall one, but that's not quite dark enough. And I think I still need a green one and a pink. But they last a long time, don't they? I think I pay anything from £2 to £3.50 per bottle. It depends what seller's selling them and what colour it is, I think. Am I still in frame there? Maybe up a tiny little bit. Right, I'll move it again so you can see it. It does look really 3D, but when it dries, it doesn't dry like that. Oh, right. Like, I'll put my finger there. I don't want to put my finger. Can you see it? It is quite thick on the page, but it does dry, and it dries beautifully. I promise. Right. So, do you think we should add any other sparkly bits, or do you think that's it, or maybe just a couple more layers over the fox? Maybe. What do we think? Oh, me, you're making me jealous now. I've said that I'm not going to buy any more colouring stuff this month. Bad influence. To be fair, they're only £2.50 each. You just tell yourself that. So if you only buy 2, that's only £5. It all adds up, doesn't it? Yeah, I'll just add a little bit more to the Foxy, I think. I think what I did use all over, if I remember correctly, it was brown ochre. So I'm going to go in with a slightly darker one this time. Oh gosh, I don't even know how you pronounce that. Bistro. Bistri? Oh, terrible. I've got that. And I've got Wink Stella, but I don't know where to use it. Maybe on the roses? What about on her eyeshadow? Ooh, that'll look nice. Right, we'll add a bit more shading on this Mr. Fox. What's that song with the fox in? It was on the radio as well the other day. What's it called? Oh God, it stuck in my head the other day and now I can't think of it. What does the fox say? Do, do, do. That's the song I was thinking of. Oh, I think I'm overtired now. I think I need to go to bed. Yeah, it gets stuck in your head, that song, doesn't it? What does the fox say? Do, 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 do. It plays on like a radio station that my daughter likes. Mr. Tumble singing it over and over again, so it sort of like gets stuck in my head. Yeah, it should be dark enough. This, can you see here? The markers. They wrecked my beautiful picture. Yeah, it was like a craze, that song, wasn't it, at one point? Ugh. It wasn't even a good song though, was it? It was just because it was stupid and catchy. Everyone was bloody singing it. When you went to the supermarket or you was like shopping, it was on there. Yeah, I quite like that actually. See, I'm doing it again. When I finish live streaming tonight, I still need to finish off season... I think I'm on season... Is it 2 or 3 Asylum of American Horror Story? I've seen it before, I'm just rewatching it. I love it so much. Don't. Yeah, she recently just got it. It's a toy, probably about so big, like a square shark. And you press its button and that's all it goes. What is it now? Baby shark, do 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 do, baby. I apologise for everyone. I'm gonna get it stuck in your head, but blame me. Who thinks of these songs? Though, honestly, it's nothing like the Spice Girls back in my day when I was younger. Before I watched this one, last week I just finished watching Freak Show. I really like that one, I really enjoyed that one. Like I said, I'm on Asylum now, and I like the first one as well, so probably between them 3. I've not watched the very latest one, so no spoilers please. Yeah, I've not watched the very latest one. I watched the one with Lady Gaga in, I thought that was okay. But probably Asylum, to be honest. That's the one that I think I'm halfway through it now. I'm thoroughly enjoying it again. What's the guy's name that plays? Is it Kit? Or am I thinking about Freak Show, the young lad? He's got really dark hair and dark eyes. He's been in, I think he's been in all of them. I think he's such a good actor. Yeah, so I'm enjoying it again. Something to watch in the evenings. A little bit here. Can you see what I mean with the marker here? Oh, so annoying. You can actually see, I don't want to, yeah, I'm not doing that. I might destroy the stickles. You can see where I've used marker though. Oh yeah, don't say that. Don't say that. I don't even know what it's about. I've not done any research into it yet. So I don't know. And yeah, Spice Girls. I used to wear my hair all the time like Baby Spice. That was the first one, Brittany. That was the very first one. And I think the reason that everyone liked that one, it was such like a big shock at the end when it turned out who was the killer. I won't say it in case anybody watches this stream and I spoil it for anybody. But yeah, the first one was a very good season as well, yeah. You're right. I've got that to catch up on. And good old Coronation Street. What are we today? We're Monday. Yeah, it's on tonight. Double episodes tonight. I think I'm a Celebrity starts soon as well. Me and my husband will watch that. Oh, I missed a bit of Fox there. What do we think, ladies? Is it the one with the film crew? Oh gosh, we're talking years ago that I watched that now. No, that first one is when they move into the house. And the next door neighbour's the older woman, and she's got a daughter who's got Down syndrome. I can't remember whether that was the film crew one or not. It's been a long time. I literally watched that season as it was on TV, and I've not watched it since. So I don't know. Do you watch it as well, Mia? Do you watch Corrie? I can't remember them, Brittany. I'm sorry. I can't remember which one it was. Like I said, it's been a long time. I need to watch all of them again, basically. Because I think there was one called Cult as well. I got about halfway through that and I didn't carry on watching it. Yeah, it's a... You watch it as well. But I won't be watching it tonight though. Because if he's watching American football, then it's only going to be late by the time I get the TV upstairs. So that'll be tomorrow night's job. Right, I think I'm going to add a little bit to the eyeshadow. And then I think this is going to be done. I'll be super careful with this because I've exploded it before and it's right to page. Oh gosh, can't get the lid off. I think I can hear my husband coming down. Is that alright though? Just going to add a little bit. I've nearly finished this one now. Look how she's turned out. Just adding a bit of glitter. Is she pretty?
Very good.
That's done. Right there. Dana. He's deaf, my husband. He's gone into the kitchen. Kitchen's only there. I'll ask him in a minute, Brittany. He'll probably know. Well, we sometimes do that because we've not got time to watch it. So it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Sometimes we've not got time, so we do just watch it. And it's like two long films then, isn't it? Watching it like that. Let me zoom you out. Yeah, so I'm going to get that other boot because I'm going to pick a picture out of that for start tomorrow. Where is it? Dana? I think he's gone back upstairs already. Right, yeah, so I'm calling that one done. I'm going to pick a page out of this. And keep it there for a second, then I can go to get a good screenshot of it. Oh, I'm loving how she's turned out. I hope you all like her. I'm proud of her. Right, so she can go on top of my dog's cage to dry. Did any of you watch the flip through that I did with this? Oops, a daisy. I'm glad the first pictures turned out of that book anyway. Just putting my pencils away, I have to be neat. I can't have it messy. I put it all in my colouring card at the side of me. Yeah, so this was a lovely book. So I think there's one specific one. I tell you what, the paper's really good. Really good. This is one that I thought was super duper cute. The only thing is, I'm really gonna, oh, it's gonna be tough to break the spine. So we've got that one. That's the front cover. Oh, there's another one that I really, really wanted to start. Oh, look at that one. Oh, look how cute it is. I can't speak, he's that cute. It's too cute. I might even start that one. I think there might be one more. Magician. This was one of the more cheaper Etsy books that I've got. I think with postage altogether, I think it was £17. But I mean, for the quality of the paper and the illustrations, I'm super duper happy with it. Right, I think I'm gonna do, you know what I'm gonna do? A Neo colour too. A very quick little background, and that's gonna base me then for tomorrow. Isn't it cute? I've got it linked in that other video. See what I mean? All the papers. I'm gonna have to break the spine. 1 second, because this is the first time that I've used it. I don't want to destroy it. Right. So I've got my nails right near me. I'm gonna have to get some water. I do apologise. I wasn't ready to do nails as well. Right. So where's my water? There she is. Paintbrushes. And we need a scrap piece of paper for behind. Well, I wasn't planning on starting another one, but why not? Why not, So She Looks, it's more of a forest one. I believe that the names were mixed up, so I can't tell you. Possibly forest. Can't tell you the actual name of it. But get my nails out. I found a storage solution. I took the, I think they're called Macro-Raphines. I took the pencils out of this and popped all my nails in here, and it's working quite well, to be honest. We're upside down, no we're not. See? So this is working quite well. So I've got a couple of colours in here that I've not actually touched yet, so maybe I can have a play with them. Pens, paintbrushes rather, Deborah. So you can tell I'm tired now. I'm over talking. That's what you get when you've been up since 4:30. But to be fair, she was up at 4, and then she went back to sleep at 5:30. And then my husband was up for work at 6:15, and then she was up at 7 then properly for the day. So me personally, I've been up since 4 o'clock, having to go in and out to a bedroom. So yeah, that's fun. Right, we'll probably pick this one. Where's my other one I like? No, you're too skinny. There it is. These are the Pentel water brushes. Oh, it's just popped up. Debbie Loves Colouring, who was on before. She's doing a test, I think. It's just popped up on my iPad as well. So I'm going to stick with these two, I think. What time are we on? Oh, for an hour and 10 minutes I've been streaming. Right, so what colours do we think? Do we think it's going to be more of a forest one? Yeah, I'm just going to pop just a layer down, I think. As I don't want to do this. I mean, I don't want to confuse people if they're watching this stream for that other picture, and then here's me starting another picture. So we'll just pop a little bit down and see how we get on. I've not actually used this colour yet. Jade green. like a minty green, isn't it? It's quite nice, this. I like it a lot. What's that off now? Dumb and Dumber, isn't it? Do happy colours. Well, I can go for pastels. This is definitely a pastel, like a pastel pinks and blues, yellows. I always stick to the same sort. I think if it's forest, green. If it's sea, blue. Always very similar. I can't help myself. Do need to get out my comfort zone a little bit. I'll just do this one little side here, and we'll add water and see what we think. I don't know if anybody caught Kate's stream on Saturday night on Kate's Colouring Haven. I didn't comment much. She had a bit of aggro with a young lady. I didn't comment much because I was very angry for her. Thumbs up to Kate for saying what she said and sticking up for herself. Pink and purple. Just as bad as me. Yeah, so I'm really proud that she's stuck up for herself, her and her family. Right. It's going to be interesting actually to see what this paper reacts like. Is it going to go good with watercolour? We shall see. Did you saw the finished page of the Colouring Heaven calendar, didn't you, Mia? I was super duper happy as she turned out. Oh, you need to catch up on it then, catch up on the stream. She had a couple of, I don't want to say on this stream, I just wanted to comment that I'm super proud of what she said and after what's happened. You know what, I had some glitter still in this and now I've got glittery green on my page. That's annoying. It's my own fault for not cleaning the brush properly. I gave my mother-in-law yesterday a copy of Hannah Calzon jewellery box. So hopefully Donna, if you're watching, you'll start colouring in it when you're on holiday. She's been watching my streams and she said that she wanted to start. Oh, Brittany, sorry, I put it away as well. It is Neo Colour 2s. It's like a water-soluble crayon. So I've just popped that all the way over and added a bit of water and I'm just blending it in. And I'm just going to do that for the whole of the background. So they're really good, these. So these are the ones that I've got. I can't show you that. I don't want to knock the camera. I think I'm probably missing about 20 of the shades, but I'm not buying any more. I'm happy with the colour selection that I've got. I don't need any more. That's just silly if I get any more, because that's just me being the usual. You need to finish the collection. And I don't. You know what? I'm going to go in with this peach colour. Salmon pink. I've not used this one yet. I bought the 30 pack. I think it was almost £40, and then I bought the rest in open stock, and they were £1.50 each open stock. Yeah, you need to watch it. Kate will explain. It's not my place to say, but she'll explain in that video what was said and what has happened to her. But yeah, I didn't comment much on that because I was pretty annoyed listening to her, because I just felt that nobody should have to deal with what she's had to deal with and her partner. So yeah, that's all I'm going to say. I was hoping that she was going to be able to catch me tonight. She must have got a bit busy with the children. Wanted to say a quick hello to her. I think these colours go nicely actually. Let's have a look at the back. Ooh, no, we're alright, it's not bad free. It's buckled a teeny weeny little bit. But it's nothing too bad. Let's see how we get on though. Like I said, I've not used this shade as well, so I don't know what it's going to actually look like. Oh, wait. We'll see. Oh, did you see it then, Brittany? Yeah, it's a shame, isn't it? It's a shame that, you know, this is meant to be, it's meant to be somewhere that you come when you don't want to think about your own sometimes stressful lives, and you just want to relax, don't you, and chat and colour. So it's a shame that some people feel the need to wreck it for others and ultimately make people leave the community, and it's not fair. It really isn't. But I suppose you get that in all walks of life, don't you? Whether it's colouring or football or, I don't know, cookery, TV, whatever. You're always going to have someone that wants it to spoil it for everyone else. It's just the way that it is, unfortunately. Yeah. So I hope she does, you know, she does come back. I know Kate had mentioned about trying to think of something to do. I don't know if she's spoken to anybody or thought of anybody, anything yet. I don't know. That is a really, really pretty shade of pink. It's definitely, as the name suggests, salmon pink, but it's very, very nice, that one. I'm impressed with that. I've got a really nice pale yellow, which is literally called pale yellow. Let me just catch up. That's a shame. That's a shame. It is. It's frustrating, isn't it? It's not fair. I mean, we've all got enough going on in our lives without, you know, wrecking and destroying the hobby that we all enjoy. I mean, that's this at the end of the day. That's what's brought us all together, isn't it? This hobby. So why there's people out there that feel the need to do them sort of things, I'll never know. Oh, but no. Yeah, has it been going on a while this night? I didn't know. This was the first I heard of it. On Saturday, I was completely oblivious that this sort of thing actually went on. Silly me. That's that pale yellow, and I've got a gorgeous pale blue. I'm going to go in this area, which is turquoise blue. It's literally going to be like rainbow colours, isn't it? She's testing again, Deborah. Bless her. I hope she manages to figure it out. I'll have to see if she's actually properly streaming and say a quick hello if I'm off. Right, let's blend these out. I don't like bullies, and I definitely don't like drama. You don't colour, do you, and chat to people about colouring to find, you don't want to find bullies, do you? It's just some people, ain't it? They're not wired right. They're just weird, unfortunately. I bet you though, if it was real life, you know, they wouldn't actually say anything. It's all keyboard warriors, isn't it? That's the more annoying thing about it. I bet you they'd not have the guts in real life to say these things that they say. Ooh, that yellow's really nice. You're exactly right. Exactly right. Everyone's got their own thing going on, haven't they? Molo, will you stop snoring? You silly dog. I wish I could, if I turn the camera now, I won't be able to get it back in this position, but she's so stupid, my dog. Just trying to catch up on chat. Yeah, there is two sides, but, you know, I mean, nothing is the answer, is it? And definitely bullying is not the answer. Whatever that person's reason behind it was. Am I going to be able to manage to blend that? Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right, Mia. I think that's totally right. They make things up. It makes you think, actually, what is their life like if that's what they do in their spare time? Spoil it for other people. It just makes you think. Right, I think I will add a little bit at the bottom, possibly a bit of purple. Where's my nice purple? I have actually got two of this because I bought the wrong one. I don't actually know who else is involved with this. I don't particularly want to know either. I just know that I consider Kate a friend now because we speak to each other on Facebook, and it was happening to her, so that's the only reason that I commented. But yeah, it's not on. Right, let's see how this turns out. See, you can see the little mouse underneath. It's definitely, I know it's more of a childish picture, this, but it's still super fun to colour. I can feel myself getting a blocked nose. Please don't be a cold. Oh gosh, yeah, I can. There's nothing worse than a blooming cold. Cough and a cold, actually. I like it, that's turning out. Pastels. Right. But are you actually going to share it though, Mia? That's the important question. Mine are terrible for it. I do share scrambled eggs with them, to be fair. They both love scrambled eggs. And they'll be having some roast chicken tomorrow morning. That's what we have for tea. There is a few involved. Right, ladies, I think I'm going to call that a night now. I'm chuffed to bits that I've managed to finish that lady off. I've managed to do a pretty good test in this page actually. There's no bleed through it at all. It is buckling, don't get me wrong. I'm going to have to get my husband to properly break the spine as well because it's still popping up. But I think I'm going to tidy my mess up. I have to have everything ready for that appointment in the morning. And I'm going to park my bottom on the couch and watch American Horror Story, I think. No worries me, I enjoyed it. I always do. You're always here. Every single time that I stream, and you too, Brittany. Thanks for coming. It'll probably be some point this week. I'm not going to be able to have much time to do any filming. So I possibly will stream another night this week. If that's okay with you guys. So yeah, have a lovely day, evening. And I'll catch you next time. Bye.